Today we're just kind of working on like listening to heart rates, listening to pulse, things like that. CPR was a new one that I definitely wanted to get some hands on, so I was glad that they brought that in.
What brought me to this class was I was actually laid off from my previous job, and so I decided to take a completely different left turn.
Well, you know, I spent 15 years in the corporate world doing a job that I wasn't that fond of, and I decided if I had another opportunity I would do something that felt fulfilling.
I decided to take this class just because I wanted to try something different. Regular college didn't do it for me.
Well, I wanted to get in the door working as quick as possible, and veterinary assistant program was only 3 months as opposed to a veterinary technician, which could take you a couple of years.
You know, this gives me an inroad into the veterinary world, but I think I want to go forward from here, take what I've learned as a foundation or a springboard, and do the vet tech class 2-year degree. So, you know, the plan is to go do that whilst working at a veterinary practice.
Definitely love to take this and do something with it, like work in a shelter or do emergency.
So I found out about Harper's program through NAFTA, and yeah, now that I'm here, it's a great class. It's very detailed, very thorough.
You know, we have different teachers coming in or different professionals coming in and telling us like how to do certain things or teaching us, you know, what they do. And I actually really like the setting, and you know, it's a smaller classroom, which is good. They bring in animals, you know, they constantly have different things for us to learn.
But just so much information and knowledge. It's pretty awesome.
The practices in class, I love those days because we actually get to do the stuff that we're being told about it, but I mean, it's a lot different, I think, doing the hands-on.
The skills I'm getting here transfer to the clinic. And if it transfers to one clinic, it'll work at another clinic or another hospital.
Working in the clinic, now that we're actually interning, I was a little nervous about that. I was like, okay, this is a big test to actually see if I'm going to like it or not. And I've fallen in love with it through the good and the bad.
It's something I've wanted to do since I was a kid at school. And it took me 35 years to get here, but here I am.